Beep-bop-a-doop-boom. Beep-bop-a-doop-boom. Give-it-bop-boop-bop-boop-bop-boom. Squiggly-bop, bippity-bop, bippity-bop-boom. I'll get knocked down. I'll get up again. Never gonna keep me down. Word to your mother. What? How is the bizzle? Bizzle in the house. Seems like mere minutes since I've been speaking to Bizzle. Mere minutes. Yeah, I do like a good Bizzle chat. Spooky, spooky hands. Spooky, spooky skeletons run shivers down your spine. We were working on the French Tyranids last time. But we got this guy to the point that he's totally playable. It's not perfect, but it's totally playable. Unfortunately, while looking at this guy, I was going,
I am the Tyranid, I eat you up, nom 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 nom.
I found out that his buddy has not got all his blue spots. So unfortunately, we're back to blue spots. Didn't want to be going back to blue spots, Bizzle. I'm still not hearing sound effects. Why am I not hearing sound effects? What has changed there? It's a Mobo-licious. Mobo's in the house. Which house? We don't know. But he's in a house, and that's the important thing. Why am I not hearing sounds? Why? Why? Let's see if we can hear something. No. No. We hear nothing. Nothing. That is a giant tongue, by the way. Gives a new meaning to French kiss. Sound alerts. Why you not working? Why you do this to me? Why do you do it to me? You folks are hearing the sound effects anyway, aren't you? Because that's the important thing. Right, yeah. More tiny blue dots. Got some of them started on this guy. But there is a lot more. There's like an entire side missing. You can hear the car alarm. It's because my mic is that good. See if I can move the mic closer to me and away from the other sources. Yeah, I'll have to play around with the settings. It's like it's very omnidirectional at the moment. I want to just pick up me. Like a mid-April drizzle, it's complimentary bizzle. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, got to start sometime, so we might as well start at the beginning. Oh, you love to hear me shake and paint, don't you? It's right up close to the microphone. That's what you want to hear in your ear. That's grim. I actually heard that through the headphones. Oh, gonna have to put a mature warning on this one. It sounds rough. It must be nice to have Abaddon on your side. It must be nice. If you're not having fun, what's the point? You mean this isn't my OnlyFans stream? Oh no! I turned on the wrong stream. Now I don't want to put out too much of the white at once, because the white seems to dry out a lot quicker than the blue does. For reasons best known to whoever makes war paints. Makes war paints? Army painter. Army painter makes them. So those people understand the reasons. I do not. Now it's time to make just another random shade of blue, because they never come out quite the same. For I don't have a lot of paints, so we just mix things together and go with what we got. Wow, some of the spots on this are huge. Ba-dum ba-dum. Do-do-do-do. Oh my god. See some of the angles I'm gonna have to try get in here. Wonder what monster put this together before they started to paint it. What fool of a took did that? I'll give you a hint. It was me. I was the Hobbit all along. I also think this brush may be about to be fired into the frickin' bin. You have failed me for the last time, brush. Let's be honest, it has. It's probably going to fail me again. But we'll move forward with it. We shall get a brush with a tip. Everybody knows you like a good tip. Is it for, yeah, no, I mean, I have a bunch of very cheap brushes that do, unfortunately, fray quite a bit. You know, and sometimes it's just, maybe I didn't take best care of them when I first got them, and sometimes it's just they're kind of cheap synthetic brushes. I think the more natural ones are meant to hold better, but yeah, I want to get a new sound effect that's just like, can't see the model. Gonna have to try record something myself. You've only gone and lost the bloody model. Give it an iron. Are you being serious? can't tell because you do sarcasm very well. And while you're normally also very good at deadpan, it's very hard to tell if you're being deadpan via purely text-based format. All aboard the heresy train. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Yeah, had some people trying to get me into Horus Heresy recently. And the rule system for it is just... it seems like a step backwards. I'm not sure it was there I wanted to go. You know, I love the story of the Horus Heresy and the various different things in it. But I don't know if, like yourself, I don't know if it's something I want to go back to. I remember seeing when they moved 40k away from that set of rules. I think it was like going from 7th to 8th edition or something like that. And the Heresy specifically stayed on those set of rules, and I was like, but why? Everything in the new set of rules is actually better. Why are you staying on these older set of rules? But they just stayed there. And that was that. I think 5th did a really weird edition. There was one edition where you basically didn't get out of your transports because you didn't need to. You just stayed in your transports all the time. And I just thought that was bonkers. Damn it, where's Corvus when we need him? He'd know all this thing. Whole editions of the game have gone by with me not actually playing it. Do you want to get some matches in on 10th? Yeah, there was a lot of shooting out of windows because you every vehicle had firing decks. So you put a squad of 5 Marines in a Rhino, you gave them a melta gun, and then you gave them a combi melta on the Sergeant. They would just drive around and shoot up things. That's why it always takes you so long to get to LT events. You have to lose the 5-0 before you get to site. Because we is so gangsta. Bruh. Inikov. Right, that Tyranid, he's a right proper geezer. Aha, respects. He's gonna eat everybody. Please stop. Is that because I remind you of all your friends as biz? Yeah, this is how Biz's entire family speaks. No, that's gone a bit Yorkshire. Right, governor. Yeah, yeah. This is what Biz sounds like. He's from North London, lot. I have no idea where Biz is actually from. But I'm pretty sure that's a decent representation of what he sounds like. Yeah, Bizzle was really enjoying your stream more about the other day. You had him cracking up. He's like, what is this monster? In fairness, coming in on Choo Choo Charlie Day. Yeah, no, that was. I've got a Bizzle soundbite. Do you want to put in exclamation mark Bizzle? I'll give you a Bizzle soundbite. It's a unique one every time, actually. Half Drain, half Giga Spider is not something you want to hear your opponent is going to be. What the hell is a Giga Spider meant to be? Sorry, people probably can't see anything here, but it's just the terrible angle of trying to get under the model to paint on some blue dots on spots that no one's ever going to see when I'm playing the model. Do you know that sort of way? But I'll know they're there. Giga Spider. And how did you find the Giga Spider? Was that okay, Morbo? Yeah, Biz. Morbo has done some great horror streams. And they're just... I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry some of the times watching them. They do tend to put you slightly on edge. I don't like when you do those weird 90s VHS recording games. Just the way the analog stuff. I just don't like the way it looks. I saw someone had done some wonderfully painted Helen Griffins recently, done in the very old style, to match the one on the back of that white dwarf, and they did this whole review of it. But they did kind of the crackly, the screen kind of moved, flickered every now and then, and all this sort of stuff, because it's old found footage. I mean, it really bugged me. I ended up not watching the entire video. I was like, I really like what you've done, but watching the video is annoying my face. So I just gave it a thumbs up and I left. warp storm where it happened, the warp storm where it happened, the warp storm where it happened. Nobody really knows how the battlefield's made. Yeah, we moved on from Chicago last time. I've got Hamilton stuck in my head now. Must be nice. Yeah, Nun Massacre. Yeah, a lot. Nun Massacre is a lie, because, yeah, Nun Massacre implies none got destroyed. Yeah, you take your time, buddy. You take your time. That work thing does come first, because it turns out it pays all the bills.
For the Emperor?
For the Emperor? The line makes me giggle. When I asked Moro for a few soundbites, he sent me on 3 variations of For the Emperor. And, yeah, the one we chose is this one that made me laugh every time I heard it. So I was like, I gotta do that. You're going to retire and become a man of luxury? A gentleman of leisure? Well deserved, in my opinion. Cause I got bills I've got to pay. Some more work every day. Hey, it's Scanner Man. How are you? Well, Scanner Man can retire soon because he's 76, I think it is. Bill's going to retire and become a gentleman of the night. For only the most discerning heiresses. Sorry, 86. Sorry, I didn't mean to be overselling your age there, Scanner. But you look great for it. I'm glad you had time to do today. Have you got some reports that need doing up? Is that why we have the pleasure of your company? As you can see, we're doing many blue dots. Not even just blue dots, light blue dots. We've done the blue dots. Enjoy, Morba. Everyone else can stay and listen to my relaxing, soothing tones. I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again. Never gonna get me down. Or I could do my Bizzle impression again. It's spot on. I say this only because I hope Bizzle's going to actually forget about this before I meet him in person next time. Also, with the knowledge that he knows, he sounds nothing like this. Have you ever heard of a French Tyranid? Ooh, where's the camera gone? Oh, it's back. Have you ever heard of a French Tyranid scanner run? And would you like to? Because we have that option available to us.
I am the Tyranid. I eat you up. Nom 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 nom.
It's an accurate lore representation of what Tyranids sound like. Hey, Sketty, did I miss you coming in, buddy? Did I miss Sketty? I'm gonna scroll right back up. I did! I'm so sorry, Sketty. I'm sorry, I spend a lot of time looking down at models. Oh, it's okay, Sketty. We still loves ya. We are back to painting the Tyranids. I mean, I'd blame Bizzle as well. Mainly as I'm not close to Bizzle and he can't do anything about it. Does Bizzle know where I live? Morbo knows where I live. I don't know if I've given Bizzle my address or anything though, that's worrying. Wake up tomorrow morning and there's an angry Bizzle at the door. You what, mate? What was you saying, governor? Yeah, you better watch it, mate, or I'm going to show up. You did send me a painting stand. Yeah. Just trying to remember. Right, geezer, just calm down. There's no need for violence here. See, if I speak to Bizzle in his own voice, he gets confused. Yeah, well, you know, I've been practicing a lot. See, Bizzle, you're only saying that because most people don't understand that they have an accent. Well, this is actually exactly what you sound like. Lager. I want lager. Where's the money? Give me the money. See, it's perfect. Double entendre. I know, it's all Englandshire to me. I don't know what you people sound like. I visit the England and people say, oh, but I'm from so-and-so. I'm like, okay. I have no idea where that is. Yeah, you do. It's down by so-and-so. I still don't know your geography. I don't want to actually offend you. Joke offending you is funny. Actually offending you makes me sad. In my special place. Maybe I should just call you darling. Make everything better. Kiss kiss. Crap, that reminds me, I got to book events. Someone messaged me off stream to say book your events. Liverpool. I don't think I could actually tell you what thanks Biz. I don't think I could actually tell you what a Newcastle accent is. Just got a message from Bizzle saying book your events, slacker. I still have a few days left. I'm not completely out. Okay, so we officially have one side of the horror specs completely done. Oh, why, mum? No, I don't need bonus ops at the moment. I need a ritual. And need is a very strong word for that. Yeah, but cheaper costs. I'm all for cheaper costs. It is expensive enough to get over. So if I can keep costs down, I do. Thank you, Sketty. I'm glad you're liking it. It's a horrifying thing that regenerates health by eating people. And its tongue has about the same range as the average pistol in the game. It actually uses those two. So if it's wounded on its turn, it can use those two big claws to like jam something in its mouth, and then just eat them and regain some wounds. One of the funniest things I find is its tongue has a rule called precision, which means if you've got like a squad and there's a sergeant or someone with a special weapon or a special character in that squad, the tongue can just pick them out and just go Vlum. Fancy ones taste better. It is a nice colour scheme. Golden Demon winner Kirsten Williams is the one who came up with it. But I'm the one who named it High Fleet Clawsome. Which she accepts. I gave her a number of options, but she picked that one. This is the official colour scheme of High Fleet Clawsome. And I need more big monsters for it. I don't want to have little things. Mainly because painting little things in this scheme is a pain in my face. Ba-dum 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 dum dum dum. Not sure if I'm going to paint all these sections under the leg on stream, just because you really can't see me doing anything there. But at the very least, it is Friday. It's not Friday, it's Thursday. God damn it. Sorry. Sorry for anyone who accidentally thought it was Friday. Suddenly started making plans for a weekend that is still a day away. But you know, it's not Monday. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I haven't got a soundproof studio. Don't worry, Bizzle, you don't need to be in the office. That's just me bullshitting. See, the white dries out really quickly. The blue, still very liquid. The white, not so much. And yes, I know, I should get a wet palette. It's on my list. It's quite literally on my Amazon wish list. So I shall get to one eventually. Sorry for inciting any minor panic in anyone who thought they had to be somewhere. Or even worse, anyone who thought they had time off. Don't know where these songs come in to my head, but it's happened again. There's also nothing I can do about that alarm, I'm afraid. Squiddly-dum, squiddly-dee. Oh, it's gone off again. Winner! Winner, chicken dinner. There's no real pattern to the dots or anything like that, the blue dots. They're just there. Well, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. Just a very musical person. I'm very musical in like 5-second bursts. hoping it is going to be a bit of a race to see if we can get all these blue dots done today. Because then both the Hive Tyrant and this beastie will only need a few touch-ups to be ready. Like, I'm saying that as though I'm going to play a game. I'm like, I don't have any games lined up at all. But kind of like to just get things to a finish point. You know, you get that little sense of completion. Get your little dopamine hit. Some days you gotta get it where you can. Do, 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 do. So do we have any weekend plans? Tell me your joys, people. Let me live vicariously through you. Oh, that's good. You do like the private work. I'm glad you've got a bit of that. To a big bedroom. Is that so you can have people over? Oh, lodger, yeah. Some company. We need to find some more cross-platform 4-player games, Bizzle, for the Xbox. I'm happy to do more Dark Tide, but you know, it's always fun to do a story as well. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. Right. Yes. So many blue dots. See you later, Scanner. Hey, Corvus, I summoned you with the word Dark Tide. Didn't think that was how that worked, but you know, I'll note that for future references. How are you doing? Were you in surgery or giving surgery? I mean, it's nice of you to offer. I hope everything's okay. And as you can see, we're back on light blue spots. Because obviously a stream and a half of light blue spots wasn't enough. Seriously, I need a white paint that doesn't just instantly frickin' dry out. Just an upgrade to your bionic arm, was it? Now I've literally flooded that white with water this time. In hopes that'll last more than a breath. Ba-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum dum 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 dum. Don't call it a comeback. Continue having to grab models in weird positions to get paint on them. And I still don't paint in sub-assemblies. Will I learn? Possibly not. Should I learn? Most definitely. Yes, Corvus, we need more Darktide. Mind you, we also need more Darktide content, so you know. One or the other. We haven't beaten the Karlach twins on hard mode yet. Sororitas would be pretty cool. What other options could they put in? They could put in... If they put in Rattlings, they're just very much the same as the Guardsmen, aren't they? Because they'd just be snipers. I'm trying to think of what kind of more unique things. We've already got Psychers, so there's no need to put in Navigators or anything like that. We've got a melee blaze cast. Squats. They've got an array. They're gone array really with squats. In the end, what do squats give that they haven't already gotten there? It would be cool to see something new. Just not quite sure what the new thing would be. Or do we just need different types of equipment for the same classes we already have? Is that what we really need? Techno Gangers. Yeah, we need some Thunder Warriors. That's what we need. Thunder Warriors and Custodians as playable characters. The game seems much easier since they added Custodians. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not surprised you want to play Chaos Bizzle. Yeah, Arbites. Suppose they try to play them as more of a mix between an Ogryn and a Guardsman. They could do Arbites as a pet class. You could have a Cyber Mastiff with you. Well, that's a very staple kind of thing of most shooters, is a pet class. Servitors. It's an odd choice. Like as a combat, yeah, Arcoflagians I'd more understand, but can you imagine a servitor just rocks up just armed with a plasma cannon or a heavy bolter? Get wrecked. Just imagine people screaming in voice chat, "I'm freaking jammed, someone fix it." God, you'd be driven demented. I mean, you could combine all these into kind of getting a servitor or tech adept, perhaps that does a number of different things. They could deploy a turret as heavy bolters or something like that, or they could be a healer type depending on what way they're spec'd and such. Airbrush primer. One havoc with a Reaper chain cannon. I mean, I really don't want them to put us in against Chaos Space Marines. Our poor little operatives probably wouldn't do very well. I like the idea that Space Marines aren't actually around much, you know. God, at the moment we'd be fighting Nurgle Space Marines. That's not what you want. I like if it was a different type of chaos cultist. Oh, so many spots. But I think that is him done. Apart from touch-ups. So many spots. I managed to get it done in the amount of time I hoped I could. Nurgle Marines, yeah. I mean, Nurgle Marines can take a lot of punishment. I think if we were to face Marines, it'd be like in a runaway to survive sort of thing, you know. You're kind of trying to block them up behind you. You know, a successful mission is you manage to get out before they get to you. It must be nice, must be nice. Could be interesting that you show up and kind of Marines are busy doing something and they're like, they turn around to you and go, right, I'm too busy killing these 400,000 people. Go deliver this thing to sector whatever, and off you run. That's all you see. You're like, I'm outie. We need a little bit of red paint. Because I noticed there was a mistake. Don't know how a line of white got on top of that, but sure renders obsolete. Yeah, no, agreed. There is some fun to be said about that. That said, if they gave us a full orc game, I'd be well interested in that. Imagine you're playing a bunch of commandos. Yeah, I've never played Speed Freaks. Or looked into any kind of reviews for it or anything like that. I vaguely know it exists, and that's about as far as I got with that. Boom, boom, boom. We'll have to do a review of all Space Marine games, or all 40k games at some stage. Well, I mean, a bit limited when you're in a beta is probably to be expected, isn't it? So many blue dots. But that is 2 chunky members of Hive Fleet Clawsome. Yeah, it's getting there. We have done some good work. I did say I'd do some non-Space Marine stuff. for people. And there we are. So we are starting to get there. But it is freaking cold outside. I hope everyone is wrapped up warm. So we're going to do a raid to finish us off for the day. If people want to come with us. So thank you all for coming along. It was an absolute pleasure to have you here and listen to me waffle. And let's go raid someone and have a bit of a laugh. There's a person who's not popped into my streams before, but I've seen them on. A bit of fun, and we'll enjoy it. Alright, take care folks. I'll speak to you next week. Bye bye.